Hi, guys. Sorry, it's a little crazy here. We are in Caledonia, Missouri at a Boys Dream Hobby Shop, and Brett Hull is in the house, and we have a lot of fun, and everybody's down here having a great time, and we hope to see you guys here in just a little bit.
Well, you know what's funny is, I mean, this is your future home.
It is.
Very near future.
Yes, very.
And it cracks me up because I say to myself, there are more people in this town here for the signing than there probably are people that live here in the town.
Yeah, I think the sign says there's 130 people here in town, and as of on Friday, there will be 132.
There we go.
So we're moving up in the world.
Exactly. So while Babs is going to contribute to the 130 population here, I'm just one of, 70, 60,000 people in St. Charles.
Right.
Nevertheless, yes, Brett Hull is here, hockey legend, Hall of Famer. Later on, we're going to have an exclusive interview with him. Right now, he is currently doing a signing, and behind us there is, or at least
in front of us.
I guess in front of us, yeah. Behind us there's some kick-ass arcade machines and a St. Louis Cardinal sign. I mean, it's a beautiful sight here.
And all of this was done pretty much overnight last night. Like, none of this was here whenever I got here yet, or Thursday, Friday, whatever day this is.
Yeah.
And this has all
Saturday,
been, this is Saturday now. But yeah, I guess none of this was here whenever I got it down here yesterday. And it looks really, really awesome. So if you guys are in the Washington County or the Caledonia area, which is about 17 miles south of Potosi, come check us out. It's a great place, and the people are nice, and it's just a one-of-a-kind place down here, and everybody is just like a big community, and we love each other very much here, and we just hope to see you guys here soon.
If it makes you feel better, there's literally a Standard Oil sign, an old school Standard Oil sign. So that's how you know how old this town is and how small this town is.
And I went and did some tourist stuff yesterday to check out the new home, and we went to the old time mercantile place, which is a candy shop, and it's just got tons and tons of candy. You can get freshly brewed coffee. I
should have told my fiance that.
I know. You can get freshly brewed coffee there. They've got, like, I think scooped ice cream and stuff there, so it's just really, really cool. And then next door, I think there's a hot dog restaurant that sells nothing but gourmet hot dogs. So
I'll take it.
Yeah. So it's great.
So yes, for those that are wondering, later on this afternoon we will be interviewing Brett Hull exclusively here on Interstate 70 Sports Media. Right now we're just kind of telling you all we're here live in Caledonia at a Boys Dream Hobby Shop, proud sponsor of Interstate 70 Sports Media. And be sure to check them out on Facebook and check us out on Facebook. We'll post exclusive pictures of the shop. I mean, this is my first time here.
It's a great
This is my first time here. It is really something special. I've been to a lot of card shops and sports stores. This is really pretty neat. I will say the line for the Brett Hull signing is starting to cool off. Brett was scheduled to be here this morning, but due to flight delays
and there was torrential rains here this morning.
Shitty weather, the flight got delayed, pushed back till about 3. So, but that's a-okay. I'm excited because yes, we are just probably a few minutes or so away.
Well, while we wait, let's talk about the Cardinals losing last night.
Oh, God.
And let's do our daily how bad are the Colorado Rockies.
I want to say, folks, this is my favorite segment that we do when we have Roundabout Sports every week. This is our favorite segment of the show. It's called Just How Much Do the Colorado Rockies Suck Right Now? So, as of July 12th, the Colorado Rockies are 22-72.
Oh, wow. They've won 5 games since the last time we've seen each other?
Something like that. Well, the funny thing is they're leading the Reds 2-1 as of right now, so they might lose 15-2 by the end of the game. But the main reason that they've actually gained 2 games in first place. They're now 33.5 games out. Last week they were 35 when we had our show about a week and a half ago, and the reason is because the Dodgers have lost 7 straight.
Right.
So
well, that's helping a lot, and also, like
now 33.5 back's not going to really do much.
well, I mean, but it's still, hey, you guys are still getting out there, and you guys are still doing great, and yeah, that's kind of all they've got. Right
Exactly.
now.
But yes, the Cardinals are an absolute dumpster fire, and bear with us because by the time Brett Holt comes on, we're going to have this table fixed to where we can slide something under it so it stops wobbling.
Yeah.
But yes, the Cardinals once again lost 6-5 last night to the Atlanta Braves. Today, I'm not looking forward to today's game because Fetty's pitching.
Yes, he is.
And
it's something if they have to have a week-long conversation about who's going to pitch for us on the weekend. So
my problem is, I don't have a problem with Sonny Gray being the best pitcher in the rotation. Sonny Gray's a really good pitcher. He's a great pitcher.
Right.
I have a problem with the fact that everybody after him's terrible. Michaelis had a good start finally, but other than that, he's been bad. Fetty has been absolutely atrocious. And you know what the ironic thing of all of it is? And our very own Scott Plaza he has every right to rub this in. We had done an article, or we're in the process of doing an article over what the rotation would look like in a couple of years. And I'm going to man up and admit it. I thought Fetty would be with the team next year, possibly into 2027. Yeah, there ain't a damn chance that's happening.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
So I will gladly take the L on that one. Scott with the W, as always. Meanwhile, you got, Libator had a bad start last night. Usually, though, this year he's been pretty good. Palante, third best pitcher in the rotation, still not that good. And I'm telling you right now, it's just been one thing after another with this Cardinals rotation. Meanwhile, McGreevy's down in the minors.
Sit on that, I don't care.
Yeah, we don't mind. Meanwhile,
fine.
McGreevy's down in the minors, and we need him on the big league roster because we need help. We are running out of time on this Cardinals team to get shit done.
Yes, and that also brings up the spot of maybe us being a buyer for a starting pitcher soon. But that brings up the question, though: who do we trade? And then who do we replace that? And then if we have to get rid of a position player, we have to obviously.
I don't know. Helsley? Get rid of Helsley and put in somebody else at closer. That's my thing. That's what I'm wondering.
Well, how about? Well, I know this is kind of a really, really strange idea, but what about Helsley being a starter for us and actually starting to condition to be that for us? So maybe we can get a new bullpen piece here and there.
The thing of it is, there are so many teams that could use a closer like Helsley right now. I think they'd be willing to trade something in a package. The thing of it is, though, a lot of these, analysts and rumors are swirling about them having prospects involved.
Right.
We don't need prospects. We need now. We need now guys.
Right.
I don't need people for 2036 on the Cardinals. I need guys that right now can be on this major league team and help them compete. I don't care. And also, I'm going to say this. I don't care that they're exceeding expectations. This isn't about exceeding expectations. This is about if you're in this position, okay, well, great. Make the most of it.
Right.
I think it's a piss poor excuse to say, oh, well, we're 50 and 45, so we can afford to not make the playoffs or be bad because we exceeded where we were expected to be. No, if you are at 50 and 45 or 50 and 44, whatever you want to be, then you need to continue to win.
Right.
And
show that you want to win.
Yeah, and
show them that you want to win. See, and I think that's what our big problem was the last few years is that everybody kept saying, we've got a great farm system and we've got people coming up, and then they come up and what's happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a complete mess.
Mason Wynn can't carry a whole team by himself.
Also, they've said there's no timetable for Jordan Walker's return from the IL. Yeah, or not from the IL, but from just coming back up to the majors.
Right.
Yeah, because he can't hit.
Yeah. And the poor guy, he has been so jumbled since he made his debut.
Now, you know who I feel bad for in all this? I feel bad for Herrera.
Yeah.
Herrera's-
Well, didn't he? He's supposed to be coming back.
He's
soon,
supposed to
though,
come
right?
back, but what's he coming back to? A catcher?
I mean, yeah.
He's gonna either have to DH. They're wanting to put. I would be fine with Pozo being the catcher.
Right.
Pies being the catcher. No, get him out of there. It's terrible. The point of moving Contreras to first was because, hey, we think he's better suited for long term for our team as a first baseman.
Right.
So put a young guy like Herrera at catcher. Great. I don't care if it's Herrera or Jimmy Crooks or even freaking Jason LaRue. Get Pedro out of there.
Right.
Okay? Put Pozo in. Pozo's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's bad enough the losses that they suffer suck, but at least have. I saw this take on social media, and I thought this was a wonderful take.
It's so fun to watch Jeremy get stressed.
Yeah, exactly. I saw this take, and it was about the attendance issues. Cardinals ranked 15th in attendance in baseball, which is very unheard of for the Cardinals.
Right.
Now, the reason behind that is because there is no one guy anybody wants to come out and see. For the longest time, it was Albert or Molina or Edmonds, you know.
Well, and even whenever we got Arenado, it was
Or
Arenado for
Arenado
a
and
long
Goldie.
time, yeah.
But now, I mean, yeah, Arenado's great, but there's just no. You don't wake up in the morning if you have tickets to the Cardinal game and say, "Holy shit, I get to see this guy."
Right, right.
You don't. You
And
don't
see,
say that.
And I knew that was going to be a problem.
There's no marketable big name.
And
it's the marketing of it.
And I knew that I knew there was going to be a problem with that whenever, Carpenter left and Yachty, then Waino. After Waino left, I mean, who did we have veteran-wise even on the team still? I mean, I guess you can consider Arenado a vet.
Arenado's the veteran of the team.
And I mean, he's only, 35 himself? Yeah. So, I mean, he's kind of a kid himself still.
No, it's just a catastrophe. And I'm going to tell you this, folks. There's a lot that I have to say on the whole John Kelly situation with the Blues. The bright side is I don't have to say it right now because we'll get to say it when Brett Hull joins us later on.
Right. Right.
We'll get his thoughts on the matter.
But I am very, very sad about that. That's kind of the end of an era coming to a close.
Oh, I have plenty to say about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I do too.
We posted on the website and the media pages about this whole situation.
Yeah.
You'll be happy to know that, in fact, Babs moving to Caledonia is actually our version of strategic realignment.
Right.
Notice, though, we didn't have to cut anybody loose to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We just had to, get her to pack up and.
Well, gosh, and this will cut down on my gas prices just like tenfold. So.
You know what the funny thing is? That is true.
It really is.
When your job is right across the street from a gas station, and it's just down the street from your house, you really save on that gas.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
And it's just a really awesome community to be down. I mean, the people are nice here, and everybody I talked to yesterday had a really, it must have been the glare off of the machine behind us.
I love
I
it.
saw somebody walking behind us, and I was like, oh no,
this is what's so fun about it, because you literally.
I was like, oops.
Yeah, see, we got Donkey Kong rocking, we got Miss Pac-Man over there, we got a nice old school home run slugfest pinball machine. I mean,
you guys almost saw me get jump scared. I was like, what is that?
I love it. This is fun. This is a wonderful shop.
Yeah, it's
and
really
if
nice.
You're just joining us, I'm the Maestro alongside the amazing Babs. We are here live in Caledonia, Missouri.
My future home.
Her soon future home. And if you're wondering where this is, it's off Highway 21?
21 and 32, I
21
believe.
and 32, not too far from Potosi, Park Hills, Farmington. It's a very tight-knit community, and we're here at a Boys Dream Hobby Shop, who is a proud sponsor of us at Interstate 70 Sports Media.
And we are very thankful for that.
And the reason we are here today, or at least why I'm also here today, is because just in a little bit, hopefully, we will be having an exclusive interview with Blues legend, with hockey legend, what the hell was sports legend, Brett Hull.
Well, even just St. Louis himself, I think,
Exactly.
even if you don't know hockey, I think you know the name Brett Hull in St. Louis.
Well,
So,
anybody that does this
Right.
live on TV.
I totally
Um,
forgot that happened
I
until
think it's
my mom
hilarious.
brought that up yesterday, and I was like, oh man.
I mean, he is an absolute joy to be around, and he's a great character.
And he's a national treasure.
I
just not
got
just
yeah.
St. Louis,
Oh, I talked
just
to him at the
national.
Hall of Fame ceremony, the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame ceremony earlier this year. I was with him and Kelly Chase
Oh, okay.
for
Yeah.
Kelly Chase's induction, and I tell you, those two and Tyson Nash, they all were just cracking me up with all kinds of stories of the playing days and practice and all that stuff, and of course the party life.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see. I want to hear a story about what the best joke anybody's ever played on anybody while they've been out and about and
Yes.
stuff like that. So.
And like I said, if you're wondering why, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this stream when Brett's ready. We're gonna end this stream. We're gonna have another stream already set up. It's situated and it'll be ready, and we'll go live.
It'll give us like 5 minutes to get everything.
Give us just a little bit of leeway. So it won't be on this stream, keep in mind. But all the places you're watching this on, the interview will be there.
Yes.
And Brett will be with us. It's going to be so much fun.
And we're excited. And I'm just excited to be here in Caledonia. And it's like I said, I came down Friday just to get a little bit of a feel of the area and see what I was coming into, and it's a great community down here.
Well, and it's interesting because like we said, Brett's flight got delayed, so he got here at about
3:15.
Yeah. We got here about 3:15, and it's 4:08 right now. The line is still going.
Yes, it is.
He is still rocking.
I'm not quite sure how long he's going to be here, but if you guys are in the area and you guys have time within I know at least the next hour. So if you guys are in the area and you guys want to come down and see him, come down and see us too. We're back here at this little table. We're back here in the arcade room.
We're in the arcade room.
Yeah, we're in the arcade room. This is literally an
arcade. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different arcade machines, all free to play.
And I love that they're actual like vintage games.
Yeah, these are not these remakes and stuff. These are the OG machines. These are the OG machines.
Looks like there's a couple of pinballs over to my left. And
hell yeah. Okay, that one's weird. There's a Game of Thrones pinball machine. Okay, that one is weird.
Well,
no, I'm having an absolute blast. And I'm just like looking around. I'm enamored by the shop.
And of course, like back at that wall in front of us, which is pretty much behind you guys, there is cards on the wall. There's
thousands of cards.
There's
box sets. There are, in fact, give me just 1 second, Babs.
Take the camera and take it around.
Otherwise I'd ruin it, but I was gonna just take a couple boxes and show people what.
Well, here, just take the camera off if you can, and just like.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, there we go. As you can see,
we don't really have see,
we're getting there. But as you can see, the shop full of and see, here's our wonderful machines. All the arcade, all different hobby boxes, everything, box sets. It is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
and I gotta make sure. Okay.
But yeah.
Oh goodness.
We really didn't have a plan. We just wanted to come live with you guys today and just hang out for a little while and say hi.
Yeah, we had a plan for the interview, and the plan's gonna work. We just wanted to shoot the breeze with everyone, kind of.
We're just kind of pre-gaming right now. So
maybe not the same pre-game Brett Hull does, but I'm not ready for that one.
I might have already. It's okay. No, I'm kidding.
I'll post game later.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Have to do that.
Yeah, me too. I'll have to. Yeah.
But no, it's great out here in Caledonia. So for those tuning in, we are here live. Brett Hull is actually in the other room, doing autograph signings, photography, photo ops, things like that. And we've had a couple hundred people probably come in so far.
If I could just say this, I don't want to throw shade where shade doesn't need to be thrown, but I will just because I feel like I can say this because I've got the man literally tattooed on my arm. Brett Hull is a hockey legend and everybody knows his name. Everybody knows his name. He didn't charge $500.
Yep, that's all.
And the pricing here is legit. Everybody has a fair price. Everything is fairly priced. Everything is just downright to the penny. You know exactly where your money's going. You know exactly where everything is. And of course, Brett's got to get his off the top because he's done well, pretty much spending his time here. But I mean, I appreciate that on more so of a level than anything else. And I know that some places don't make their own prices, but $500 just for a signature is insane to me. And it's like I said, he's the legend. Everybody knows who he is, and this was Brett's price, not even theirs.
That's true too. We got to keep in mind. I mean, shops will run up prices on their own, but not here.
Yeah, and it's
you know
great.
what's funny? Okay, I get it. They sponsor us, but I don't have to kiss up to anybody. I ain't got to kiss no one's ass. I got my own life. I'm my own person. But the fact that everything here is so reasonable, I greatly respect the hell out of them for this. And I mean, I never thought in a million years that I'd get to interview Brett Hull on
Here in just a minute, I'll see if the girls want to come over and say hi, and I'll see if Brad.
I was about to say
and
that's where Baz will come in because
yeah,
she is the reason that this is happening right now. She made the connection.
I had to help it.
Yeah, you had help.
I had to help. Yeah.
You and Justin worked with Brad, and everything came together. So
well,
I thank you for that.
Well,
that's why we're here.
I just want to make sure that everybody's doing well and everybody is doing.
You know what I love is people are here. We're doing Brett's doing the signing and the photo op and everything. People are still buying cards. People are buying cards and sets and things like that. I love that there's a lot of. I want to say one thing. A friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, lifelong friend of mine. He came down here from St. Peter's, and he had this. There's those starting lineup figures, Well, he had a double one. He had a Bobby Hull and a Brett Hull.
Oh,
He already got Bobby Hull's signature a long time ago. The amount like what my friend went through to come down here to get Brett Hull's signature on this, and that Brett was able, willing, and all that to do it, I know it means the world to him. So
yeah,
this is great.
Doug, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that story a couple of times last week.
I thought it was so cool to think about. Meanwhile, I got a giant statue of Albert Pujols right here.
Yeah.
Hoosiers is on TV right here.
Yeah.
This is just laid back setting. This is the type of stuff we are about. We don't gotta come here dressed in suits and ties.
Well,
in a multi-million-dollar
exactly. Downgrade, right?
Exactly.
You want to come say hi?
Yeah.
Here. I'll scoot over.
I'm out of the shot.
Okay, you're gonna have to sit over here because I can't move from my chair. I am stuck. So.
Who are we talking to?
This is our viewers for Interstate 70 Sports Media. And what's your name?
I'm David.
This is David. I'm Barbie, or Babs, as you guys know. And I guess you just kind of help out whenever events are here.
Yep.
And
I'm usually
tell everybody what you do around here.
So we opened up last year, and Brad and I have been friends forever. I have a full-time job, but I told him, said, hey, on the weekends and the signings and everything, I'm there. I've always collected cards since middle school, so I've kind of been into that thing. And once Brad opened this up, I was like, man, I got to come down there. This is awesome. And it truly is. I've been to a lot of different card shops before coming to here, and I don't want to toot Brad's horn by any means, but this is the place to be.
It really is.
As far as selection goes, signings go, just the hospitality, everything here. I mean, it's wonderful. It really is.
And sometimes he does live breaks too
Yes,
on
every
Facebook
Mondays.
on
Yes.
Mondays.
On
Yeah,
Mondays,
I think so.
and usually if I'm not tied up at work, I always try to come down and help sleeve the cards, do all that. Yeah, it's awesome. It really is.
Yeah, and you said you're down here pretty much every weekend.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out and having fun and just saying hi to everybody
Absolutely.
and just introducing everybody
Heck
to
yeah.
our audience. And
Love
I
it.
know we'll be seeing you because I'll be moving down here on Friday.
Awesome.
So I'll be down here pretty much every day after that, and I'll be going live a little bit, pretty much once every day, probably to give an update on the store and how everything's going. And I'll probably have you on a lot, so I hope you get.
Hey, I'm on.
Just remember this face.
Hey, let's do it.
All right.
I'm in. Thank you guys.
It was
Appreciate
nice to
it.
meet you.
Thanks.
Bye. Again, I am stuck to my chair and I cannot move.
Folks, we'll take it. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was hoping that Brad was available, but I think he's a little busy right now.
Brad might
You
be
do
a
the
little
breaks
tied
though,
up in a
right?
second.
Who does the breaks? I think, what was his name?
Dylan.
Darren?
Devin.
Devin. I knew I was close. Where's he at?
show in Farmington today.
He's
running the car show
Okay.
there.
Okay. Well, one of these
I could
days,
be
I will
supporting.
have Devin on, and I will introduce you to him
He'll be here
also.
Monday for the art break.
Okay. You know why I said
This
Dylan?
Monday.
Monday night we'll have a break.
Okay. Okay.
You know why I said
6
Dylan?
o'clock Monday night here.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't be down that early for that one, but I'll definitely do the next.
But you know what?
weekend.
You know why I said Dylan? I just remembered. Dylan Coleman is
Oh
on.
yeah, Dylan
Just
Holman
a
was
couple
on our
weeks
show
ago.
last.
The last
week,
episode.
right?
Well, okay, so I was gonna say today's episode is essentially this week's episode.
Yes,
but the
it
week
really is.
last week, Dylan Coleman, former Royals pitcher, was on the show
Yeah.
with Brad, and they
And he's
joined
been
us.
doing a lot of stuff with the store too. I think he's been running around
I
with
was gonna
Brad,
say,
and
everyone's
you
running
know,
around the store. It's
yeah, it's got a lot of working parts, and everybody's so busy, and everybody works really hard, and it's been great to see.
I am.
So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and like I said, Brett is still. There's people still coming in,
Mhm.
getting autographs, getting their photos taken. You know, Brett's having a great time.
Yeah, and it's like I
I walked
said,
past
we were-
earlier, big smile on his face. So
We were trying to be live earlier today, but it's like we said, his flight was delayed this morning because we had torrential rains this morning in St. Louis. So, or maybe wherever he was flying in from too.
You
Maybe
know-
a little bit of A and a little bit of B's. So, but yeah, he's here now, and
that's all we're waiting, you
Yeah.
know. And like I said, I could see how many people we got tuning in live. So if you're tuning in live, keep in mind this stream will end when Brett's ready.
yes,
We will do another stream just a few minutes afterwards. So don't disappear into the night.
right.
We will be back
We will.
on all the same places that you're watching us now. You know, we're gonna have an exclusive interview with Brett Hall. And
I also want to introduce you guys to somebody real quick, if they'll actually be able to come over and say hi. Hang on one second. Hey, Kelly, you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi
Yeah.
to our audience and introduce yourself? You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay.
Oh.
She
So I
says
got up for
hello.
nothing. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
Ah.
But I was gonna.
This
That's
is the
just
fun stuff,
yeah. It's
though.
just I just want to introduce you to everybody in the store and say hi. So, but yeah.
I do want to say on a sad. I hate doing this sad.
You're welcome.
I feel like it's always negative and sad stuff. But found out this morning that yesterday, former football cardinal Louis Sharp passed away at the age of 65. A former, first round pick for the Cardinals. Louis was actually a guest on Roundabout Sports last year. We had a wonderful conversation. He, told me about his life, how he wanted to be remembered, all of his favorite football memories. And it came as a shock to me that he had passed away. And I want to send out my condolences to his family, his friends. And, he was a great ambassador for the game of football, a dear friend. So
Yeah, that
65,
is
man,
that
but-
that even in sports, that's still really really young.
I want to see.
Why
We
has
we
the
do
Cardinals
have
come
we
in
do
with
have some
Miles
questions
Michaelis?
coming in from fans. Some of you amazing folks tuning in. All right, we got one from Justin that says, "Why have the Cardinals hung on to Michaelis for so long?" Okay,
Okay, I have an answer for that.
You give your answer. I'm gonna give mine.
Because he was
After.
so blown up and he was such a huge deal whenever he came here, and now I think they're
My
just trying
answer.
to justify. Well, that's the better one of the answers.
That's the
That's the nicest answer. But I mean, who else is going to take him
No,
though?
that's where I was gonna segue into. My whole thing is when it comes to Miles Michaelis, if you want to trade some, first off, he signed a 3-year extension a few years ago,
Mhm.
and $55 million extension, which for Cardinals is like, holy crap, they'll spend that much. Well, point notwithstanding, at that time he was doing pretty good.
Right.
It's been downhill ever since, and the thing of it is, if you hold on to a piece for too long, and they struggle, they lose their value.
Right.
There came a point where Eric Petty had value as well. Doesn't have value now. As far as trade goes.
Well, I mean, it's kind of sad that they had to have a week-long discussion if they even wanted to have him throw.
And what do? They still have him throw.
And I guess
And you
he
know
gave
what?
up
I'm
3
gonna-
runs today too.
Well, let me say something. There's another thing with that. I think that Fetty starting today is the perfect example that shows that there is dissension between Mozeliak and Ali. And excuse me. Now, anyway, yeah, there is dissension between the two of them because I guarantee you, Ali would be fine starting McGreevy or somebody, or even doing a bullpen game.
Right.
Nope, not Mo. Mo says let's just throw him in there. So,
Well, it's like I said though, who are they going to trade him to, and then who are they going to have start if they do trade him? And Michaelis too, on that matter.
Cardinals need to reshuffle their rotation. We talk
agree.
We talk about how the offense is struggling, but in the reality of it all is that at the end of the day, the people that are struggling the most is the pitching. It doesn't matter. The Cardinals can score 12 runs, but if your pitching allows 13, well, then you're going to lose the damn game.
Right.
I think that I have more faith right now in our offense than our pitching. That's my thing. I think there's a lot of great young bats, a lot of players. I think if you just put together the right lineup, give them the proper reps, we'll be fine. But if you don't get this rotation situation figured out, and the biggest reason I trust this lineup
Oh
is
my
because-
goodness.
There you go.
It's open.
I'll drink to that. The biggest reason with the bats is they're younger. Like it's a young lineup. I think Arenado's probably the oldest guy in the lineup. If not him, Contreras, and they're just in their early 30s. So you got guys like Mason Wynn, you got Herrera, you got Donovan, you got Newbar. But in the pitching, I mean, hell. Well, let me just make this perfectly clear. We're gonna go through some ages here. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment. Miles Michaelis, he'll be 37 next month. Okay, there's one. Eric Fetty, 32. The ace of the rotation, Sonny Gray, 35. He'll be 36 this November.
So he's technically a veteran on our team because
Oh,
he's
he
over
is,
35 now.
But hang on, Matthew Liberatore. Liberatore is the youngest in the rotation right now at 25. Now we're gonna go with Palante, and if I can, no, I don't need AI mode. Palante's 26. So you got two guys, 25, 26, mid-20s. If you want to really put it, I'm going to put it in the simplest of terms. You got two guys younger than me and three guys older than me.
Right.
That's because I'm 30. So,
I was 30 11 years ago.
I said to myself, should I make a joke? You know what okay, I got a joke. The funny thing is, you could be in Major League Baseball right now, and you still wouldn't be technically the oldest player.
I mean, really, yeah.
I think right now, if I know this correctly, the oldest active player is Rich Hill.
Oh, I
the
was going to
Royals.
say Salvi too, but I guess he's
No,
my age,
Rich Hill's
too.
the oldest. Rich Hill's in the Royals organization right now, and he is 45 years old. And I'm hoping he plays on the majors this year.
So he's got like 3 years on me. So that means I'm like, I got 3 more years in the MLB for me, right?
Well, here's my question. Do you want to break Satchel Paige's record of the oldest person to play in a game?
Do I get money for it?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah.
But here's the question. Do you know what Satchel Paige's age was when he pitched?
I'll say 60.
Damn, okay. Close, 59.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I've got about 20 more years in my prime to get up there.
Exactly.
It'll be
A couple
okay.
Tommy John surgeries here and there will be good.
Right. It didn't stick the first time.
Exactly. So I'm going to take care of something, folks. I will be right back. The stream is still going on. Babs will
I'll just
be
stay
you all
here with
company.
you.
Shoot the breeze.
Yep.
Out here, tell everybody about the wonderful world of football.
Yeah. I think Jeremy's going to go check on his family and make sure everything's okay. But we are just kind of hanging out and saying hi. And yeah, so I came down Friday, and my daughter and I came down to a boys' dream hobby shop in Caledonia, and I'm going to be starting to work with Brad and everybody here, starting not this week, but the following week. I'm going to come down from St. Louis, and I'm moving my life and my priorities down, and everything's going to be all right with that. And I'm really excited, and the town's really cool. And I like I said, we went all around last night, and we got to see the schools and got to see some of the places that, I'll be frequently going a lot, and it's really nice. But there's going to be a little bit of downtime between streams. I'm going to figure out timing for us here pretty soon, so I will wait till Jeremy gets back.
What was that? That means you want a free game. Just match the numbers. Anytime you get that loud click, that's what that means.
But it's been a great day. There's been a lot of people come through, and everybody's been so nice, and it's just been kind of chaotic, good chaotic, and everybody's awesome. And it's like I said, I love the people. The atmosphere is so awesome, and it's my dream atmosphere of working because it's sports and getting to talk about sports all day long and learning new things about trading cards and pretty much sports cards in general. I probably have 2,000 cards at the house alone that he could probably go through on his own. So, and we might actually, I might actually have him do that. I might actually have him break over my stuff online and give it to you all. So it's just really awesome. And there's all kinds of stuff hanging up on the walls with autographs and everything, and it's just a really awesome store, and it's really, really cool. And it's like I said, it's in Caledonia, Missouri. It's at the intersection pretty much of 21 and 32, I believe that is, in Washington County. So it'll be great. I'm going to wait for Jeremy to come back. I'm going to see what's going on. I'm actually probably going to end this stream after Jeremy gets back, and then I will figure out timing, and then we'll make an announcement on the Facebook page.
Oh, yeah. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna exit out of here so I can see if there's any comments. Oh, there was a comment. I can't move the mouse because I don't know why it's not moving.
Do you know?
But it says Ryan Reeves was traded to the Sharks. I have a funny story about Ryan Reeves actually. They didn't have any jerseys whatsoever for him at the store. So me being me, I had one made and it finally came. And then 2 weeks later, he was no longer a Blue. So I take full responsibility for that and I apologize about that. So. And the funny thing is, I haven't seen him since.
One.
Lack of stars. Let's see. Nick also says thoughts on the lack of stars in the home run derby Monday. Well, I had seen that St. Louis didn't really have any kind of all stars whatsoever. So after Michaelis's extremely amazing outing, I think the suggestion of him being the pitcher for the home run derby was a thing.
You could be the networks like that. Do that right there. Hey, let's play. Hey. Yo, you got my shot. Oh, you're right. I got to tell you something.
There's the man of the hour. Do you want to come say hi, Brad?
Huh?
Do you want to come say hi?
Oh, I didn't. All right, my shot. You said yes.
I think he's like.
You sound smart. No.
Did you sound smart? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They put me on that, Brad. You do.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot like this.
Now, don't talk bad about yourself like that.
We just like to have fun.
Yes, we do. It's a great. Yep, it's a great spot down here. I'm really excited.
Time to go home.
And we've got people excited to go home too. I'm just excited for the heat to break tonight. I think I'm going to start a fire tonight. So, oh, and yeah, speaking of fires, if you guys are in the area and you guys need a place to stay, there are some really, really, really nice cabins about, I don't know, a hop, skip, and a jump from here. I can literally see them out the back window. So if you guys need a place to stay, look up Caledonia the vacation rentals or something like that. It's on Airbnb and they are really, really nice. I think there's two sizes. I think there's one that holds 2 or 3 people, and then there's one that's 3 people, and then there's a double bed cabin also. And they're really nice on the inside. They've got brand new floors, brand new everything. Oh, I was just blessed with some water.
Exactly. Water, the drink it from the God.
I was going to say, Jesus just blessed me.
Oh.
The greatest holy water in the world. Yeah, I put that down to see if anybody had made comments, and I was just commenting along with Nick over there.
Oh, man. Well, we are back, folks. I'm excited. So.
Yeah, Brad said that he was going to come say hi, and he said, yep, and he kept on going. I think he's on a one-track mind today. I don't blame him. It's been such a chaotic turnaround.
It has been a crazy day, but it's been great.
Crazy day. Yes, in a good way.
It's not like it's not been a bad day.
Yes,
It's been a little bit of a crazy day, but yes.
In the postponed day, so I totally understand.
It's a delayed.
A delayed day, yes. So I'm really excited about that.
So
I
But yeah.
told them that we might end the stream and then just kind of hang out and see what's happening. And then I told them just to keep watching for us to go live
Yes,
again.
we
What, baby? Yeah, I think we might actually need to do that. Okay, so
Yep, we're good.
Yeah,
So
we're-
everybody stay tuned.
stay tuned.
We'll
We're
be
gonna
back
go,
soon.
yeah,
We're gonna
we'll-
end the stream, and we will be right back with Brett Hull.
Okay,
Take care, everybody.
all right.